Once again, we're in budget season. Now, if you remember back in our policy committee meetings, I tried establishing a new policy where the administration, if they're going to even lobby this government to spend more money or any money, that they at least had to present a balanced budget. And when you look at this process, the government, those board members, have a responsibility to create the budget. So when the administration, the staff members of the district present their version of the budget, the ones that are consuming those dollars, pretty much you can kiss your budget goodbye. You can kiss your money goodbye. And let's take a look at it. We wanted a balanced budget, and we got this. Now, I'm going to go back for a second. Here you go. So these will all be in the description. So if we pull this one up, it goes right to the mark we're talking about. Anywhere that the administration has any responsibility for the creation of the first draft of any budget. Could you do that for us, please?
I'm still not even, I'm not even.
Okay, what would be your next policy, Mr. President?
I will.
Let's ask at this point, what's your next policy, Mr. Bradley?
The way we are presenting the budget and working with.
I understand, I want to change that, that's why we're here.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just telling you.
You used a statement, your statement was, you said it's my interpretation of school code. So I feel that the budget, the responsibility for the budget, the creation and the adoption falls solely on the board. That's my statement. You feel that that's a false statement?
No, half of that I feel is.
Okay, so let's just use creation. So I will make the statement that the board is responsible for the creation of the budget.
The administration presents the information.
The first draft, that's what it's called.
Right, so we present that to the board.
So then who creates the first draft?
Again, it's presented.
It seems to me that the numbers create the first draft.
Yeah.
Because if we have to spend X amount for salaries and X amount for benefits that we are obligated to do under contract, if we have to spend X amount under transportation, which again we contract to do, if we have to spend X amount for IEP situations and whatever has to happen, and for other classrooms that we have to put in, and for all sorts of programs that we want our kids to take advantage of, those are the numbers that dictate a budget. It doesn't, nobody gets to create the budget. The budget is created by the needs of the district. And there you have it. Why we have so much trouble in our district. Now, there's a bunch of these videos that talk about these same things, including who's running the district. Yep, that's fun to watch. And then how about, this is a public meeting, right? We're going to skip ahead to this one. When we're being told that, let's see if I can get that for you, sorry.
They all have their hand raised, sir. You have a responsibility to let them
Mr.
speak.
Bradley, they've all had an opportunity to
But they
speak.
still
All
have
these
other
people.
comments after someone else says, wait a second. Nathan
This
said
is
this.
All these people wanting to speak, right? Let me move myself out of the way here, sorry. All these people want to speak, and they're not letting them speak. So let's go back to here. And this is where Rita pipes in.
Michael, Wes, these all have their hand raised. They all have their hand raised.
All these people have their hand raised.
Mr. Bradley, they've all had an opportunity to
But they
speak.
still have other comments after someone else says, wait a second. Nathan
This
said
is
this.
not a meeting of the public, it's a board meeting.
No, ma'am, it's a public.
Of the public, it's a board.
How funny is that? It's not a meeting of the public, it's a board meeting. Okay, so all of that garbage is in there. It doesn't make any sense to a logical person about who's negotiating the contract. She was just talking about, well, the numbers create themselves. Well, of course they do. If no one's there watching the books, no one's watching the responsibility. Let's go back to this budget that was originally presented. What do you know? It's $1.2 million short. So they might need more money, even after they already calculated in the pay increase, the tax increase. Now, that happens to be about the same amount as our transportation last year. If you remember, they hoodwinked us and took transportation away. We fought for it 70 times safer. Again, here's the reports. Here's the documented records. So we got a problem here. The administration's trying to hornswoggle, I'll use the term, our administration, and they're letting them. These rubber stampers aren't doing their job. They're giving a blind trust to the people that get this $22 million. And worse than that, if you look at this, give me a second here. When you look at this, this is the crux of the problem. You can look at who our business managers were. You can look at who they used to work for. You can look at how the district decides to consume dollars for our teachers and our staff. But one thing that's really glaringly obvious is if your salary, step 21B, is $76,000, this district pays $32,000 for our health insurance, visual, dental, life, workman's comp insurance. $32,000 for a $76,000 salaried employee. Talk about a Cadillac plan. Wouldn't you rather give them more money, even if you gave them $10,000 more and cut this by $10,000, they'd get more in retirement, they'd get a bigger salary, they'd get more take-home pay, they'd have more money in their pockets that they can use within the community. And not for Cadillac plans. This is one of those areas where we have a few too many people on the board that has really tight relationships with people in the school district when they don't look out for the best interest for the entire district. The entire district. There's a lot of young staff members. They don't need $32,000 worth of insurance. They're healthy people. They don't need the Cadillac plan. They need money in their pocket. They want to buy a better house. They want to provide for their children. They want to save for their college funds. They want to save for their retirement. There's a lot of ways to move this around. It's all within the negotiation of the contract, which, by the way, we as a board have not seen a copy yet. And we hear rumors that they're going to give a copy to the teachers union to review. We don't see that yet. So who's negotiating this contract? Anyway, let's move on a little bit. So here you go. You got tons of debt. They want to borrow more money because they can't make these minimum payments and parlay them forward. Can you believe not making a minimum payment? Pushing it out another 20 years or so. Cost this district $2 million of extra money. It's a loser. They're actually contemplating it. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great day. Go for it.